Briscoes, if I want you, shut the hell up before I go over there and smack the shit out of you. Shut up. Homicide, why don't you shut the hell up and let's do this shit like some big boys.
Bell sounds for our main event here in Laurel, Delaware. First time ever meeting between the strong style thugs, Homicide and Eddie Kingston, and Dim Boys, the Briscoe brothers. And obviously it goes without saying, as they have been the entire night, that the entire Briscoe family is here and supports Dim Boys. Kingston not gonna be intimidated by Dim Boys. Tucks the line. Oh, he takes him down. Fires away. Look at the speed of Jay Briscoe. And just sidewalk slams Kingston to the canvas. And Kingston is tearing up ringside. Oh, Briscoes are going to take it to the floor here. Coming alive for the Briscoe brothers here in our main event at Pro Wrestling Revival Round 2. It looks like it will be Homicide and Mark Briscoe locking up now. Dare I say that these are the two crazier members of either team. The two most likely to start a riot, perhaps. Homicide taunting the other Briscoe family members in attendance tonight. Lock up once again. Fires away at him, does Mark. Mark staying on him. Homicide tried to get out through the ropes. That didn't work at all. Mark just stayed on him, and Homicide is furious in the ropes.
Shut up! Shut up! I'll smack you.
All four of these men.
One shot. One shot.
As you hear Kingston now talking junk to the fans. All four of these men, so much pride. You've got to think that the Briscoes would hang their head in shame if they lost a fight in their home area in front of their home fans. Oh! Homicide gets knocked loopy. Briscoe uses some of that redneck kung fu. Nope, Turnbuckle got nothing. And just as the Briscoes would hang their head in shame if they were to lose a fight in their home area, you gotta think Eddie Kingston and Homicide would be disgraced to have to return back to New York, to the streets, with a loss. As the Briscoe brothers and the Strong Style Thugs, both so proud, so tough, so rugged. Well, I can only imagine what it's going to take for either team to put the other down. And now Homicide is legal. Paul Turner going to allow it. Homicide biting and gouging. 2, 3. And Kingston does the same, ripping away at the face and the flesh.
Hey, off the head. Come on, 1, 2, 3.
Really intrigued by the dynamics of both these teams as far as the outcome of this match. I can only imagine the celebration we'll have tonight in Delaware if the Briscoes pull off the win. But at the same time, I can only imagine the celebration that will happen in the streets if Kingston and Homicide go back and say that they beat the Briscoes in their own yard. Homicide on the floor. Could get real dangerous here with Mark Briscoe. Back rakes the man, ripping at the flesh again. Whole situation changes on the floor. No referee. There's Turner. You start talking about your body parts crashing into that concrete floor, crashing into the ring post, crashing into furniture. It changes the whole complexion of the fight. All kinds of dangerous things can happen in a wrestling ring, but at least it's a controlled environment. There's an official. There's rules that in theory govern what happened. On the floor, it's a street fight every single time with these four. The Thugs have done a great job of isolating Mark Briscoe. Kitchen sinks him right in the guts. That big knee lift. And Homicide's back in.
Let him go. Get out of the ring. Kingston, get out. Shut up.
Homicide going to the stomach claw. There has been a particular interest in Homicide, especially tonight, in trying to rip and tear away at the flesh and the muscles on Briscoe. Taunting Jay Briscoe. Briscoe, Jay that is, has done a great job so far of not letting his temper get the best of him. Oh, might have spoke too soon there. Oh, he threw one of those street cones at Kingston. The fight may be on right now. It may have broken down into a fight. No sooner than I said Jay had done a good job of keeping his temper under control. Now we've got a four-way brawl on the floor and furniture is flying. Mark comes off the apron. On to Homicide. Kingston and Jay are going through the crowd. Excuse me, Kingston and Mark are going through the crowd. It's tough to see who's who as the fight is on here in Delaware. was a can of soda in the face. The table goes flying. Homicide hits the floor. This is exactly what we were talking about. What we spoke of moments ago. Now, the fight has taken on an entirely new element. Table in the face. All these new elements are introduced. This is when things get very, very dangerous and people get hurt very badly. We're gonna stay with these four as long as we can. Right now, it's tough to see what's happening other than there are four lunatics trying to destroy each other all over the Laurel Fire Hall. And Mark Briscoe has found another table. Security doing a great job of keeping the fans back. Not doing much for Kingston, though. Homicide trying to regroup. Kingston trying to regroup. And now it's 2-on-1. Nope. Back to 2-on-2. As Mark saves his brother. Table has been set up in the ring. Turner has lost complete any even modicum of control. Super kick puts Kingston on the table. And them boys have got a ladder. If anyone in Ring of Honor history has mastered the ladder war, it's the Briscoe brothers. And it looks as though they're going to attempt to go way up in the air here tonight in Delaware. Mark is hanging from the top of the ceiling here at the fire hall. Oh! Comes crashing down on Kingston. The table did not give way. Kingston was trapped on the table. You see his body convulsing. Kingston was trapped on the table. And Briscoe came crashing down on him. And now Jay Briscoe has got the furniture. Kingston is down and hurt. All the weight of Mark Briscoe coming off that ladder with all the extra momentum crushed his guts out. Death Valley driver. Mark is in the air. Froggy elbow. Covers the man. Two. Kingston slipped out. Would have bet $100 that Kingston was finished. Now he avoids the boot. Kingston still has that fight left in him. They're trying to keep Homicide out of the ring, but Kingston will not stay down. Flipping off the Briscoes. Kingston, too much pride, will not stay down. Homicide hooks the leg. Too much pride in the strong style thugs. What is it gonna take to end this bout? Homicide comes charging. Big boot. Thugs are gonna capitalize and win it. Woo, 2 3/4. Kingston is so visibly hurt. His insides have got to feel like jelly at this point. But too much pride to stay down, too much heart. Kingston and Homicide want to beat the Briscoes in their own home, on their home turf. The visiting team wants to spoil the day. Back fist to the future. Koji Cutter. The Thugs are going to steal the win. It gets broken up. The passion and the pride of all four on display. Super kick rocks Kingston. Over the top he goes. Cop Killer, no. Slips through. J Driller. Dropped him on his head. Homicide. Brain and neck crushed against the canvas.